What is going on, guys? Kamon here. Today I'm gonna bring you guys another video. There's gonna be chapter 2 of the Swordsoul guide, and I just want to start off by saying thank y'all for showing the first one a lot of love. If you didn't watch the first one, definitely go watch that before you watch this. Well, no real order that you can watch. You can watch them in any order if you want to, but yeah, I thank you for all the love and whatnot. Also, I understand I messed up with showing you guys one thing in there with the IP. I'm well aware you cannot summon IP with 2 monks. I get it. I got all the comments. But just know I recorded that at like 5 a.m. So I was just, nah, it was done. I caught it. Don't worry. So I'll be more precise and record these a little earlier when I have more time. Because as you guys know, I do have 2 channels. So if you're not sub to my other channel, make sure you go sub there. I'm going to talk about it every single time. Because I want to match that channel with this channel, etc., etc. Grow for both. But yeah, let's get right into it. The first one was very well received. And if you guys didn't know, I don't really have a script for these. I literally just talk off the dome, you know what I mean? Now for maybe future ones, I'll probably have a script, but right now, we're just gonna go in raw dog, baby. So this one is mainly gonna be about what you wanna do after you make a big combo and what you wanna search with. We've already discussed the ins and outs of Moye here, how good Moye is. You don't want to just shotgun Moye, but there are certain times when you do want to shotgun Moye, you know what I mean? Because the thing about Swordsoul, the more you play this deck, the more familiar you'll get with it of what you want to do and what you don't want to do, right? And I know I always said, yo, never just shotgun her, but if you have a pretty good hand, you can shotgun her all day. So obviously with this hand's mad random, we did draw the emergence plus a worm plus Moye, right? So essentially what we're gonna do, you're gonna go emergence first, and then you're gonna go get your long Yugioh, right? You wanna do this first before anything else, because if your opponent has Ash, they're gonna Ash this card right then and there. Because think about it, if you were to, let's say you were to normal summon your Moye, right? Well, this is still in your hand, and you reveal the freaking Shuna, right? And if they imperm that, you're like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go emergence to search out Taia, your long Yugioh, right? And then if they Ash that, your turn ends. So in that situation, it's better to always kind of emergence first, just to like kind of bait out an Ash and or droll. And again, even if they droll you here, you're still good to go. But yeah, so what I mean by this, right, is baiting out with your Moye. You're going to normal summon out your Moye. Moye effect, declare, and then you're going to reveal the long Yugioh that you just searched, right? Let's say your Moye gets impermed, right? Oh no, you're impermed, blah, blah, blah. What do you do now? You do the sacred combo, right? The sacred combo is this. You have the long Yugioh in hand and a worm. Put this to graveyard here, summon out your long Yugioh, and you get out a little token here, right? Now, normally, you would synchro summon with the token and your long Yugioh, but you do not want to do that. You want to synchro summon with your Moye and the token, right? Synchro summon these two. Then you're going to make your Yugioh. Now, this is where it gets very important. You want to go chain link 1, Moye, and chain link 2, Yugioh, right? You want to do it in this order because you do not want to draw blackout. You actually want to banish blackout. So with the chain link 2, you're going to go in your deck, you're going to banish blackout from the deck, then you're going to draw a card, right? Then on resolution of all of that, your blackout will actually trigger. Then you will summon out a token. Now with this token here, synchro summon these two together here, and then this is where you can make the 10 you want to make, like a Baron or anything you want, then burn for 12. So again, that's like a good instance to actually, you know, bait out stuff with your Moye. But yeah, so the main reason I wanted to make this video is mainly because I want to talk about a certain mon. There he is, Taia. Taia is literally the best monster in the late game. It's the best top deck ever. You need to understand, you need to save Taia for late game stuff. The only reason why you want to use Taia early is if you open up with Moye plus Emergence plus Long Yuan, then that's when you can use Taia early. So let me show you. So like, let's say, here, you want to use, you need the Long Yuan here, Moye here, then your Emergence here, right? Everything else gonna hit the graveyard. Sorry, to the bottom of the deck. Bottom. Draw, right? This is why Taia is very good if you want to go first. So like, he can get you advantage to get you into more things and then play later kind of thing. So normal combo is you're gonna normal summon out Moye effects. Make sure you reveal the make sure you reveal the Emergence so your opponent knows, okay, even if I stop Moye, he'll search for the Long Yuan. You know what I mean? So they're not gonna want to really stop your Moye. You know what I mean? So boom, summon out these two, right? Synchro summon these two first, right? You're gonna make Shishao, Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. You want to draw a card. Doesn't really matter what you do draw, but here you do want to actually search out your Summit. This is actually why I do still play Summit, because Summit is really good. And now with that, you want to go Emergence here, and then you want to go get your Taia. This is where it gets very important. You guys can kind of see where this is going. Now with your Long Yuan, you want to pitch Taia to your graveyard, summon out this, and then get a token, right? Cool. Even if they nib you right here and there, you'll still have Summit to summon out a Taia, and then you'll do what you want to do. But again, for the combo, I'm going to show you guys. So you're going to summon these two, make out a Baron, and then you go activate Long Yuan, burn for 12, right? Now, normally this is where the Swordsoul combo would end, but because we do play Summit in the deck, activate Summit, you want to target Taia, right? Boom, hello Taia, how you doing? And now with this, you can extend even more, right? I usually like to banish the Long Yuan, you know what I mean? Because you can get it back with your Adara, you know what I mean? So because we have the Taia, now we can synchro summon these two. And then we're not Wormlock, so you can go into probably a Dragon if you want to, and then you can go Taia effect, declare. Now usually I'm probably going to Foolish Burial the Adara here, only because Bestials are still running around, you know what I mean? So like, if you wanted to Foolish Burial the Ashuna, you could do that, but remember, Bestials are gonna run around. But now because we played that extra Summit, you know what I mean? Summit. Taia is just super good part of this combo, and mind you, that combo is possible because we opened up with Long Yuan, Emergence, and Moye. So it was still a normal combo that can still play past Imperm and whatnot. And even if you still get nibbed, you can still make pretty good plays. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's pretty good. Let's go to another thing. Like Taia is like just very good in this deck, right? So like essentially, like, right? Let's say you know, you have stuff in your graveyard here, grave, right? You did everything you like want to do. Put this here. We're gonna put this to the top actually. The bottom, right? This is in grave. This is in grave, right? I have just a hand here. It's in the grave right now. Yeah, just those. Right? Boom. Yeah. Okay, cool. Boom. Right. So let's just say you make your normal standard field, right? Like this is the like normal field, right? And like you use this, you like bash this real quick so it's more realistic. You use this, you use this effect, boom, right? And they get rid of your entire field, right? Never freak out, never fear. You know what I mean? Because that one top deck is here, right? If you see Emergence, you know what I mean? You could do so much with that, because then you want to search out the one and only Taia. You know what I mean? Where's he at? Here he is. Add Taia to hand here. And then it's pretty cool because like They're not gonna be able to stop Taia's effect with an imperm. They can't stop it with a Ghost Bell. They can't stop it with an Effect Veiler. They can't stop, you know what I mean? So like, the reason why is because remember, you have all these cards that are set up. You want to summon out your Taia. Let's say they like imperm it off rip, right? It's fine because remember, the players, your standard players, you're always going to get like a Blackout. You want to use Taia's effect to target Blackout, right? And then banish Blackout. And then his effect won't go off, but you will still get a token. But if they do not negate his effect, right? You'll still get another Taia token, you know what I mean? So you'll get 2 tokens for the price of 1, right? And then here, you can synchro summon these 2. Then you can make a Boxia. Boxia's Chain Link 1, since you use a water and a wind, you can target up to 2 things your opponent controls. And then to chain block, you want to use Taia effect here. So since we already have the Ashuna engraved, you know what? No. Let's just say we don't have the Ashuna engraved yet, right? Top of deck, right? Let's just say we're gonna mill the Ashuna with the Taia, right? Cool. Boom, boom, boom. Those are good. And now here you're gonna go with your Ashuna. You want to banish this, right? And then you want to summon out your water one, Shatana. Now again, you are worm up again. That is a-okay, no big deal. Synchro summon these 2. You're gonna make your Shishao. Shishao effect will go off here. And then you do want to actually search out, now here's where it gets pretty cool. This is where it gets very, very, very cool, right? You can search out your emergence, right? And since you control 2 synchro monsters on the field, you can activate your emergence here. And then if you want to go get your Adara, which is actually pretty important here, you're good to go. Now, with your Boxia, you can target itself and then target out your Moye. Switch spots with them, right? Your Moye is going to trigger, right? Show off the Adara, get the token. Don't synchro summon yet. Use your Adara here. You want to banish it. And then you want to actually get your Ashuna back to your hand. This is going to be for follow-up, right? And then again, synchro summon these 2. You are worm locked, so it's no big deal. Make this card, draw a card. And mind you, they got past your big field with your Shishao and your Baron and your Blackout, and you were still able to get 2 cards in your hand and make 2 more synchro summons, all because of 1 Taia. That is the importance of Taia in this entire deck. That's why Taia is just very, very, very good. Another key thing about why Taia is good, Taia itself isn't a 1-card starter or anything like that. The only thing I don't like about Swordsoul, they do not have a true 1-card starter in the monsters, but they do have one in your emergence, right? So let's just say you're top decking, right? You have no, like, you go first. You're fighting against, like, I don't know, a Makanko deck that like makes you get rid of your like entire hand, and then you're top decking, right? You know what I mean? That's just one example. Or against like Dark World, you know what I mean? Just examples out there, right? Either way, you have no hand. You were handless, right? And then if you top deck Emergence, that's all you need to still play this game and do what you need to do. So what you want to do, you want to go Emergence here. Now normally search out, you know, something else, but you want to get Taia. Remember, Taia is the main focus of this of this entire video. And now with this, your Taia is active because this is in the graveyard. Taia effect, banish this, and then here you can get a token. Now this is where it gets kind of tricky for what you do want to actually try to do. You can do a few things, right? Because you banish Emergence, if you want to lower Taia's level by 1 and make it a 3, these two can make a 7, aka Yazi, right? But if you want to make a 8, you could do that. Recommended to you know, actually use the Emergence to net, like, okay, so most people actually do forget that Emergence does have the effect. So for here, this example, we're gonna go make these two here. Then you're gonna go make a Yazi. Yazi's good because like Yazi cannot be targeted at all. And then here's where it gets cool. So now you can use Taia's effect here. And then you can go Foolish Burial something. You want a Foolish Burial, I don't know. This card here, super cool. And then right here, you can go, you know, declare effect, you know, target that, pop, and then Yaz's effect will go off here. Again, there's no real way to really do too much else besides, well, it depends on like what's in the field and whatnot, but like the fact that you can still play is amazing. So now what you want to do, summon out your Dara, link away those two, summon out a Monk, and now you have a non-effect monster in the field, and now your Ashuna is live. So now you want to, you know, banish this here, and then if you want to summon out, doesn't really matter who you summon out. I mean, if you want to summon out your Shatana, you can, sure. And then you can banish this one also to get back your Ashuna. Add it back to hand here, right? Now, again, you are Wormlock, so... But it's all good because you can just link away these two. Make your Shaman effects. Send the graveyard. And now you can summon back out your Yazi in attack mode here. You know what I mean? The effect's negated, but they can't target it. And now, mind you, this is from you have no cards in your hand. You top deck Emergence. And, like, you were still able to play. That's why I love this deck, bro. You can always play around a lot of things, even if you have no cards in hand. You know what I mean? So, like, again, we are well aware that Swordsoul isn't the, like, strongest deck nowadays. You know what I mean? But the fact that you can still play and do things is crazy, and I like this deck. That's why the deck is super cool. Beginner friendly. It can teach you how to get better at the game. So, moral of this video, I guess you could say, is always remember Taia is in your deck for a reason, and never just kind of shotgun Taia unless you have that that summit combo, you know what I mean? But never fear, Taia can always bring you back from like deficit. And the best part about Taia will always bring you the best synchro, like one of the best synchros in your extra deck, which is your Boxia, which can clear two things in the field. And also, never ever forget, Boxia is not once per turn. You can literally just summon Boxia multiple times and spin multiple times, so keep that in mind. But we're gonna end it there. Just a little discussion. So remember, Taia good, Taia good. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Also, go sub to my other channel. Please help me out tremendously. See you guys next time, man. Have an awesome one. Peace.